Hello, good evening students. Today we are going to understand ozonolysis of alkene. Okay, this is our reaction student where we are going to understand ozonolysis of alkene. So reaction of alkene with ozone. Okay, ozone. Reaction of alkene with ozone to give ozonide. To give ozonide followed by followed by what student, followed by reaction reaction of ozonide with zinc, reaction of ozonide with with zinc metal with ZnH2O to give what student, to give carbonyl compound. Okay, to give carbonyl compound is known as ozonolysis, is known as ozonolysis. So that you have to keep in mind, that is meaning of ozonolysis is what students. Okay, that is the reaction of alkene with ozone to give ozonide followed by reaction of ozonide with zinc and H2O to give carbonyl compound is known as ozonide. So let us have a look over the reaction student for better understanding. Here we are taking, that is CH2 double bond CH2. Okay, this is the example number 1, CH2 double bond CH2. So you are treating with the ozone. So what will happen here, this bond is going to be split out. So what will happen student, here it will give intermediate ozonide. So that is CH2. Okay, here is CH2 and here is oxygen, and downside if you go, this is also oxygen and here is. Then this is how it is splitting student, half mole of this side and half mole of this side. This is reacting with the zinc H2O. Okay, zinc H2O, and what it will giving student, H2O2 is coming out. Okay, in the form of hydrogen peroxide it is coming out. And then what is the product is forming student, this is forming HCHO and plus HCHO. So two molecule of this is formaldehyde is formed, formaldehyde. Okay, so you can see out student, 2 hydrogen 1 carbon 1 oxygen, 2 hydrogen 1 carbon 1 oxygen. So this is formaldehyde. Suppose what we are going to do is students, we are taking the example 2. Okay, it will you try to practice it out student. This is CH3, then we are having CH double bond CH2. So what we are going to do, if you are treating with the ozone, from here the bond is going to be break out. So this, see how intermediate you are going to get. Here is the CH3, then CH, here is oxygen, then oxygen. Here is what is coming student, sorry, here is it will come CH2 students. Okay, here is CH2, this one, and here is the oxygen and oxygen, this is bond. Means here, means what is meaning, one oxygen is adding here, one oxygen is adding here. Okay, so this one you can see out. So here this is getting split in such a way, this is what is ozonide student, ozonide. So if it is splitting, so what it will go student, that is Zn and H2O we are taking, and it is coming out, that is in the form of hydrogen peroxide, I know, and zinc. So what the product you are going to get student, this is you are going to get here, that is ethanol you are going to get student. This is the compound CH3 CHO and here is HCHO. So one molecule of methanol and ethanol, this is what is ethanol, and this is what is one carbon is there, so methanol. This is the two example we got student. Now let us have example number 3rd. Example number 3rd. So what is example number 3rd students? Let us try to understand the 3rd example. How can you be able to understand the 3rd example? Let us have a look students. CH3. Okay, here is C double bond CH2 and here is CH3. Okay, you are treating with the ozone. Okay, so what kind, here is the splitting will be there, one oxygen here, one oxygen here is going to be add. So here you see student how the intermediate is being formed. Okay, so if you see, CH3 will be as it is, CH3 will be as it is, and here will be the oxygen, here will be oxygen, downside oxygen, here is oxygen, this is. So what here will be the dear student, here will be what, that is carbon na, this will be the CH2 na, right? So what will happen here, if you talk about, if you are taking ZnH2O, so you can check it out students. So this bond is splitting out, this bond is splitting out. So what is the product you are going to get, student? Here is CH3, C double bond O, this is CH3 plus HCHO. This is the product. So that is, this is the ketone, acetone, okay, and this is formaldehyde, okay. So this is the example number was the, this was the third, student, okay. Now let us have the example number 4. Suppose if you are taking this one molecule, students, okay, I am taking bond line formula, and you are treating with the ozone. So what you are going to get, student? Here it is going to be, that is the oxygen will be there. So first of all, you try to understand, one oxygen will go here, one other here. So what we have to understand, dear students, that is the, let us have this one. So here is oxygen, and here is, this is again, and here is oxygen, this is oxygen, right? These are the methyl groups. So this is breaking out, this is breaking out, and you are treating again with the zinc H2O. So that is H2O2 will be out. Okay, so what the form product you are going to get, student? This one double bond O and plus this one double bond O. Okay, so what is this is, that is, student, this is numbering 1 2 3. If you are numbering this 1 2 3, so that is meth 8 prop, so this is the propane 2-one. This is also 1 2 3. This is also propane 2-one. So this is our required product, dear student. So this was the example number 4. Let us have a look over the example number 5, students, okay, and you try to understand how can you do such kind of example which may be asked in the competitive exam, right? So dear students, if you check it out, this example, okay, here is the double bond, and you are going to treat with the you are going to treat with the ozone, right? So here will be, that is plus O3. So dear student, you see here, dear student, here it is going to split out. So if it is going to split out, so dear student, this is the bond, here will be, that is, you can write here C, and here is the oxygen, and here is the, again the same way C is there, students, okay, double bond here is, and this is the oxygen, and here is again oxygen. So what is happening, student, if you are treating with the zinc or water, so it is going to split in this way, okay. So it is, that is, Zn is there and water is there, it will come out to be in the form of H2O2 and see out the product. So how the product will be looking like, students, okay, this is the, here is C, and the oxygen will be there, student, like that, and here will be the hydrogen, okay. So dear students, what the where the mistake we are doing here, you can check out the double bond which I am making here, the double bond will not be there, right? This double bond is not required. So if double bond is not required, here it is going, and this is going like that, and here is also. So dear students, what will be there, this is the being forming, the compound is being formed like this, okay. Here it is the same as it is, the student, here is whatever the compound are there, at the same way it is getting formed, that is, so this is the one molecule is here, and another molecule, if you are talking about, student, this is coming here, and here if you are that is C is there, and CO, so this will be the, here will be hydrogen. So that is, if you are numbering 1 2 3 4, so that is butanol, this is also butanol, 1 2 3 4. So again it is, that is, what is, student, this will be the butanol, okay. So this is what is our required answer, dear students. Here is what is the comma 1 2 3 4. So that is allowed, that is all about the this problem, students. Suppose if you are taking example number 6, it can be little tough, students, some example it can be little tough, but you need to practice more. So suppose I am taking the one more example, here is there, okay, here you put out to be double bond, and here is the methyl group. So here will be the splitting will be there, student. So here is oxygen, here is oxygen is going to be add now. So that is, if you are treating with the ozone, so how is the intermediate is being formed, so that we have to keep in mind. Okay, here is double bond, here will be, that is carbon is there students, here is oxygen, here if you can see this is, okay, this one, here is the oxygen, here is the oxygen, like that. So what the final will be there student, finally you can take it out, this is getting out. And if you are treating with the zinc and water, so in the form of H2O2 it is coming out, right? So how is the product, how is the product, how is the product is looking like students? The product, if you can see students, that is here is methyl group, okay, and with this, okay, one double bond is there and here is hydrogen. Okay, another molecule you can see how can is coming out, this is the, you know, this is coming C, and here will be double bond, and here is, you can say this is hydrogen. So you can 1 2 3 4, and here you can 1 2 3 4. Okay student, so that will be, that is, you know, this is the 2 will be the methyl student, okay, 2 methyl, right, 2 methyl will be there. And this, if you see students, okay, 2 methyl, okay, but, okay, butanol, and here will be see student, that is it is the butanol only. Okay, so this is all about the, you know, ozonolysis product student. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this will be helpful student. If you find this video helpful, please do like and subscribe the channel students.